There's a one-eyed yellow idol to the north of Kathmandu. There's a little marble cross below the town. There's a broken-hearted woman tends the grave of mad Carew, and the little god forever gazes down. He was known as Mad Carew by all the subs of Kathmandu. He was hotter than they felt inclined to tell, but for all his foolish pranks, he was worshipped in the ranks, and the colonel's daughter smiled on him as well. He had loved her all along with the passion of the strong. The fact that she loved him was plain to all. She was nearly 21, and arrangements had begun to celebrate her birthday with a ball. He wrote to ask what present she would ask of Mad Carew. They met next day as he dismissed the squad, and jestingly she told him then that nothing else would do but the green eye of the little yellow god. On the night before the dance, Mad Carew seemed in a trance. They chaffed him as they puffed at their cigars, but for once he did not smile, and he sat alone a while, and then walked out into the night under the stars. He returned before the dawn, with his shirt and tunic torn and a gash across his temple dripping red. He was patched up right away, and he slept throughout the day, and the colonel's daughter watched beside his bed. He woke at last and asked that they should send his tunic through. She fetched it, and he thanked her with a nod. He bade her search the pocket, saying, "There's from Mad Carew." And she found the little green eye of the god. She upbraided poor Carew in the way that women do, though both her eyes were strangely hot and wet. But she wouldn't take the stone, and Carew was left alone with the jewel that he chanced his life to get. When the ball was at its height, on that still and tropic night, she thought of him and hastened to his room. As she crossed the barrack square, she could hear the dreamy air of a waltz tune stealing softly through the gloom. His door was open wide, with silver moonlight shining through. The place was wet and slippery where she trod. An ugly knife was buried in the heart of Mad Carew. 'Twas the vengeance of the little yellow god. There's a one-eyed yellow idol. To the north of Kathmandu, there's a little marble cross below the town. There's a broken-hearted woman tends the grave of Mad Carew, and the little god forever gazes down.